The city was quiet after midnight. Rain was falling underneath the lights. I was walking with nowhere to go, trying to outrun what I didn't know. Then you were standing by the corner store with tired eyes and a smile I couldn't ignore. You said it's late, you should go home. But somehow I didn't feel alone. Two strangers in a sleeping town. One conversation turned it all around. After midnight, you became my favorite place. In a city full of strangers, I found home inside your face. After midnight, we forgot the world outside. Maybe love was never planned. Maybe it just found us that night. We walked beneath the neon signs, talking about our broken lives. You told me things you'd never said. I told you all the thoughts inside my head. The streets were empty, the hour was late, but neither one of us wanted to separate. You laughed and said, don't disappear. And I wished I could keep you here. Some nights are only meant to pass, but some become a photograph. After midnight, you became my favorite place. In a city full of strangers, I found peace inside your embrace. After midnight, we watched the morning slowly rise. I didn't know that one short night would change the rest of my life. If I could go back to that street, I'd stop the clock beneath our feet. I'd tell the younger me that night, hold on, this won't last forever. Because the moments we don't keep are sometimes the ones we miss the deepest. After midnight, I still see you in those lights. Every empty street remembers how you changed my lonely nights. After midnight, when the whole world falls asleep, I still wonder if you remember the night you first found me. The city sleeps, the rain comes down, and somewhere in the silence, I still hear your voice. Blue neon falling on your face. We walk through the city without a place. Taxi lights were passing by, but I only saw you in the night. You laughed beneath the glowing signs, and suddenly the world was quiet. I didn't need to know your past. I only knew I wanted this to last. Every street light turned to gold. Every story made me want you more. It was neon in your eyes, shining brighter than the city lights. I could lose myself forever in the way you looked at me that night. Neon in your eyes, two colors I can't leave behind. Even when the city fades, I still see you in the light. We stopped beside an empty train, watching windows disappear again. You said maybe we're just passing through. I smiled and said, then I'll stay with you. Your fingers slowly found my hand, like somehow we both understood. No promises, no perfect plans, just two hearts trying to feel good. The night was young, the streets were wide, and I forgot the world outside. It was neon in your eyes, shining brighter than the city lights. Every shadow disappeared whenever you were by my side. Neon in your eyes, like a photograph frozen in time. If I ever lose my way, I'll remember how you shine. Maybe love is just a moment, maybe moments are enough. Maybe we don't need forever to know that something was real. But if I could choose one memory, I'd choose you beneath those lights. It was neon in your eyes, and the city sleeping underneath. I was falling without knowing you'd become a part of me. Neon in your eyes, still glowing somewhere in my mind. Years can change the streets we knew, but they can't erase that night. The neon fades, the city moves on, but your eyes still shine when I close my eyes. You call me when the city sleeps, when all your secrets run too deep. Your voice is tired, your words are low. You say you don't know where to go. I listen while the hours pass. You tell me things you hide from everyone else. And when you say, are you still there? I tell you, I'll always be here. Maybe we were both afraid to say how much we needed this. Call me when you're lonely, call me when the night gets cold, call me when you need somebody to remind you you're not alone. You don't have to say you love me, you don't have to say a thing. Just call me when you're lonely, and I'll pick up on the first ring. We talked until the morning came, laughing at the stupidest things. You told me about your childhood, I told you where my heart had been. Some nights you cried without a sound. I stayed until the tears came down. We never called it what it was, but we were falling, little by little. Two lonely hearts here, and another finally believing it. Call me when you're lonely, even years from now. If the world gets too quiet and you don't know how, I can't promise forever, but tonight I can promise this. Whenever you need someone, I'll be here. The phone went quiet before sunrise, but neither of us said goodbye. We just stayed there in the silence, knowing something had changed. Your messages started coming late. Sorry, I've been busy became our phrase. The calls that lasted through the night turned into maybe another time. You used to tell me everything. Now I have to ask what's wrong. We were standing in the same room, but somehow you felt so far gone. I felt the distance growing between every word we said. We started losing us before we said goodbye. You stopped reaching for my hand. I stopped asking why. Nothing really happened. There was no one else to blame. We just slowly became strangers while we still called it love. Your smile didn't reach your eyes. Mine was only there to hide. We stopped making future plans, stopped talking about the life we had. The silence grew between our hearts like a wall we couldn't see. I kept holding on to yesterday while you were learning how to leave. Maybe love doesn't always break. Sometimes it simply fades. We started losing us in the smallest little ways. Few words, longer nights, more reasons not to stay. I still loved you deeply. You still matter just the same. But somewhere in the silence, we stopped being we. I wish you told me you were leaving. I wish I'd asked you to stay. Maybe we could have saved the pieces. Maybe we'd still be okay. But love can't live on memories when only one heart holds on. We started losing us long before you walked away. I was holding on to forever. You were already yesterday. There was no final warning, no dramatic last goodbye. Just two people losing something they once thought would never die. I still remember who we were before we started losing us. still take the window seat at the cafe down our street. The waiter asked if someone's coming. I just smile and say, it's only me. Your favorite song is playing low, and suddenly I'm back before the night you held my hand beneath the table and told me not to let you go. Funny how an empty chair can make someone feel everywhere. There's always a seat beside me where I still imagine you, on the train, inside the cafe, everywhere we used to go. I know you're not coming back, I know I've got to let you be, but every time I sit alone, I leave the seat beside me. I drive past our old streets sometimes just to see those familiar lights. There's a place where we would park and talk until we lost track of time. I almost reach for my phone, then remember I'm alone. Some habits don't know how to disappear just because somebody's gone. I don't miss every yesterday, I miss the way you made it feel. There's always a seat beside me that nobody seems to fill. I hear your laugh in crowded rooms, I see your face against the glass. I don't wanna hold you back, I just wish you'd stayed with me. So every time the world feels quiet, I leave the seat beside me. Maybe one day someone will sit there and I won't compare their smile to yours. Maybe I'll tell them about the girl who taught my heart what love was for. Until that day, I'll let the empty space keep the memory safe. There's always a seat beside me, but it doesn't hurt like before. I can finally look at empty spaces without wishing for more. You were once my everything, now you're part of who I became. Maybe leaving that seat empty is how I learned to let you go. Tonight I took the window seat, and for the first time I didn't look beside me. I found your voice note late last night, hidden underneath the old replies, just 17 seconds long, but somehow it still feels like home. You said, hey, I just wanted to say, I hope you're having a better day. Then you laughed before you said goodbye, and I had to close my eyes. Funny how a voice can bring back everything we tried to forget. Your last voice note still lives inside my phone. I play it when the night gets quiet, when I don't wanna feel alone. I know I should delete it. I know it's time to let it go. But for 17 seconds I can still hear you close. I remember where I was that night, sitting underneath the kitchen light. You were telling me about your day like nothing between us had changed. I didn't know those simple words would become the ones I needed most. Now every time I hear your voice, I remember what I lost. I could erase the recording, but I can't erase the sound. Your last voice note still feels like yesterday. Your little laugh between the words still takes my breath away. I don't want another chance, I don't need you to come home. I just wish I could hear you say my name one more time. Maybe someday I'll press delete, maybe someday it won't hurt. Maybe I'll hear your voice again and smile instead of breaking first. Until then, I'll let these seconds be the last thing that I keep. Your last voice note is fading in my hands. I played it for the final time and finally understand love isn't in the recording. It isn't trapped inside this phone. You gave me something real once, and I can carry that along. 17 seconds, then silence. I put the phone down and let the night go quiet. I used to leave the light on, thinking you might find your way. I kept your number in my phone, even when I had nothing left to say. I told myself you'd come back when the timing finally changed. But every night I waited for you, I became someone you couldn't save. I still remember what we were, but I'm not living there anymore. Don't come back too late. When I finally learn to let you go, don't knock on my door. When my heart doesn't wait anymore, I still love you, that's the truth. But love can't undo the pain. If you're ever coming back, don't come back too late. I don't blame you for leaving. Maybe we were both afraid. Maybe some things need to break before they can ever change. I wanted you beside me, but I wanted peace as well. And somewhere between missing you and healing, I found myself. I can't promise I'll be waiting, I can't promise I'll be the same. Don't come back too late. When I've learned to sleep alone, don't say you made a mistake. When I've already found my way home. and still choose yourself. Don't come back too late, because I'm finally moving on. I won't hate you for the past. I won't ask where we went wrong. If our paths should cross again, I'll smile and wish you well. But don't ask me to become the person who was waiting still. I loved you enough to wait. Now I love myself enough not to. Pack the things I left behind, old photographs and fading nights. Your sweater still smelled like yesterday, but I folded it and walked away. I drove past every street we knew, past the places that belonged to you. For the first time in a long time, I didn't turn the car around. I thought going home meant finding you. Now I know what home can mean. I'm finally going home, not to a place but to myself. I'm leaving all the waiting on the road I walked alone. I still remember loving you, I still remember who we were, but I don't need to lose myself just to remember what we had. The city lights are getting smaller, the morning sun is coming through. I used to count the empty nights, now I'm counting reasons to move. Your name still lives inside my heart, but it doesn't hurt the way it did. Some memories can't stay beautiful without becoming where you live. I spent so long looking backward, I forgot the road ahead was mine. No one waiting at the door. I'm learning how to love my life like I never did before. I won't erase the years we shared, I won't pretend they meant nothing. You were a chapter in my story, but you were never the ending. You, but somewhere in the losing, I found the person I had been missing. I'm finally going home, and the road feels lighter now. I don't need another answer, I don't need to know how. If you ever think of me, I hope you remember this. I loved you with my whole heart, and then I learned to live. The sun is rising in the distance, and I don't feel afraid. For the first time forever. I'm finally going home. It's after midnight once again. I'm walking past our street alone. The neon signs are still alive, but somehow everything feels gone. There's that corner where we met, that little place beneath the rain. I can almost hear you laughing, but I don't reach for you again. The city hasn't changed at all. Only the person walking through it has. The city sleeps without us. The lights still shine the same. People fall in love beneath them, while strangers forget our names. We were once a little story written underneath these skies. Now the city sleeps without us, and somehow I'm alright. I passed the cafe by the window where you used to sit with me. There's another couple laughing, living out our old memory. For a moment I feel the ache, then I let the feeling pass. Some places keep our memories, but they don't have to keep our hearts. I thought I'd spend forever looking for you in every crowd. Now I can walk these streets again without saying your name out loud. The city sleeps without us, and morning still arrives. The world kept moving forward, and somehow so did I. I don't need to hate the ending, I don't need to know who's wrong. You were beautiful in my yesterday, but my tomorrow still goes on. Maybe somewhere you're awake tonight, looking at the same moon I see. Maybe you remember our first night, maybe you don't remember me, and that's okay. Because love was never wasted. It changed the way I see the world, and taught me how to let go. The city sleeps without us. The rain falls soft and slow. I walk beneath the neon with nowhere left to go. But for the first time I don't need someone waiting at the end. I can love what we once were and still begin again. The city sleeps without us. The lights begin to fade. I turn my back on yesterday and walk into the day. No more waiting, no more looking back, just me and the road ahead.